as Orbix, the Pacific Northwest. And because the clouds are very dense today, I'm getting extra low FPS, but usually on a sunny day, on a fair weather day, I get about 40 FPS on this. Right now, I'm just hitting 10. Alright, flaps down. And if I can control this baby in 10 frames per second, and let's just boost it up. And lift off. So there are two models of this WT-9, one with retractable gears and one without retractable gears. That's a beautiful plane. Look at that. You can adjust the trim, elevator trim, turn on the lights. If you press this button on, this activates actually the cockpit instruments as well as the nav lights. We put on the strobe. And what else do we need to do? We don't need the gear pump anymore. And yes, so the way to fly this baby is to just only feather the prop. And what you do is we have a propeller meter here, right in the middle. Let me zoom in for you. Okay. And supposedly you can just keep your manifold pressure up, but feather your propeller, so decrease the propeller. And because this airplane does simulate realism, I have my realism set up to full max. The manual says that the max cruise speed, max RPM over a period of time is 5,200 RPMs. What I usually like to do is I like to go down to 4,800, and that usually does good. And just from habit, I like to keep my manifold pressure down to around 23. This is around there. That should do it. It also has a functioning autopilot, and it's just this red button here, and then you can arm it by pressing this small nipple-like button. And what it does, it basically stabilizes the airplane at your current altitude and your current heading, and from there you can switch whatever heading you want to go, or your altitude, by controlling these knobs. This is the altitude. The uppermost button here, knob, is your altitude, the up one. And then the middle knob here is your heading control. And of course the bottom one here controls your course. Alright. And again, it is just a beautiful plane. I love flying all sorts of planes, and when I saw this one online, I just fell in love with it because I knew it's the type of airplane that if I could ever afford, it would be this airplane, the Aerospool.WT-9 Dynamic. My frame rate's a little bit slow today, but it's not too bad. It's doable. It's not like I'm playing a first-person shooter where I need the maximum frames per second in order for me to kill somebody. Alright, so that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed my review on the WT-9 Dynamic.